The hardest things in life to do is forge your own destiny. And this may sound corny, but most people are living someone else's lives. Most people are living the life that their parents wanted, that their girlfriend or boyfriend wants, that their brother and sister want or need, that their grandparents want, that their friends expect them to have, that their school or their upbringing or their society expect them to have. And very few people are, if you question people, if you really look into people's aspirations, very few people are truly living out that full version of themselves. By the way, I'm just here to park. Just was running, stopped at the park, go to the restroom. But, and this brings up Brexit. So Brexit, I have a lot of respect for Brexit because of the fact that the UK was able to forge their own destiny. They weren't listening to, the globalists. They weren't listening to, the globalists and, the liberals who want everything to be one. Is basically they said, hey, let's look at this thing, let's look at this deal we made to be a part of the EU, and let's decide if it's fair, if we should create this global European Union, or if this is actually sucking the life and the soul of our country away from us in pursuit of some grander ideal that the EU, whatever the EU's goal is. It's obviously not working. But they sat down and they said, look, this EU thing is not working. The EU is a stagnant enterprise driven largely by Germany. The Fourth Reich, if you will. Not to be too political, but basically, and I have a lot of respect for them because in lieu of all of the naysayers, in lieu of all of the people, their friends, their family, their friendly countries, their friends, their family, their society, they said, no, this is what's best for us, and we're willing to make that hard decision to go against the grain. Because how many people here have a hard decision they know they need to make, but they're being held back because you have a spouse who says that would be weird, or you have friends who believe that if you did that it would be weird, or family. How many of you guys, let me know if you guys have a hard decision that you're putting off making because somebody in your life, or people, society as a whole, or whatever, it would look down upon you for making that decision. And let me know if you guys, what that hard decision is, if you guys are willing to share, and who or what groups of people are holding you back in the comments. I'd love to know. But basically, it's hard. It's hard. And to go against all of those people, because when I became an entrepreneur, that wasn't what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to go to college, graduate, work in corporate for a few years, go back to college, take out loans or whatever I need, and get my MBA and go back to work in the corporate world. So by the time I was, basically I would be in my I'd probably be in my second year of my real career at the age I am now. And maybe I'd be making $80,000 to $100,000 a year, and I'd have a good, stable corporate job and a lot of debt, and a lot of debt. So that was the path that was expected for me. That's the path that everybody wanted for me in my society. But I went against that because it wasn't me, and it was hard because when you don't have that support, you don't have that family or friend support or whatever you want to call it, it's scary, right? It's scary to do things on your own. It is. It is scary to do things on your own terms. And it's scary to live life on your own terms. But if you don't, you're wasting your life, I believe. I believe true living starts when you start listening to yourself and you start experiencing the world. You start following your path and you just do it. But it starts with just doing it. So, hope this has meant something. A lot of respect for Britain for forging their own path. I think it's great. And I believe there's a lot of problems with the EU. I think there's a lot of problems with globalism in general and communism, which is essentially what the EU is. They call it socialism now. But thanks for subscribing to this blog. Hope you guys are getting some insights. And if you guys are interested in learning, kind of, you know, I obviously any type of entrepreneur you want to be is super cool, whether you're, you know, doing stocks or, you know, real estate. But the way I put it out to people is work for yourselves. You know, that's my goal. That's one of my big missions, is helping everybody work for themselves. So if you guys are interested in learning more about how to work for yourself, sign up for the training below. Sign up for my training below. There should be a link or a link at the end of this video about how you can learn how to be a full-time internet marketer. How you can learn to start your own internet business. I already made $4,000 today, by the way. I believe it's 9:30 or something like that in my local time zone. I already made $4,000 today. So that's waking up. You know, that's what greets me when I wake up. I slept. I didn't do anything. I slept and I woke up, and that's how much more I made today. So that's the beauty of running your own internet business, right? And that's what's possible, and it opens up this world of possibilities, so you can really decide what you do with your time or who you spend it with. If I wake up to that, I decide what I do from now on. I decide where I want to go, if I want to travel somewhere, or what project I want to work on, or who I spend time with, etc. So it opens up possibilities for life and allows everybody to really follow their own path, but it starts with working for yourself and having that financial stability. So sign up below, make a comment, share this, like this. Good seeing you guys. My next vlog will be from Hawaii, which will be exciting. So I'm headed to Hawaii tomorrow. So I will see you guys out in Hawaii. I'm going on a vacation. My baby's 6 months, so I'm gonna spend some time with my wife and kid out there, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Until then, see you guys.